Welcome to A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson, where we highlight, celebrate, and recognize students from all over the country who are doing great things in the classroom, community, and athletics. Every student deserves an opportunity for hope and a future. So let's celebrate our students, the next generation of teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, and future leaders. Join us on another incredible segment of A Better Chance for Youth show with your host, Monique Robinson.
Good evening. And how is everyone doing today? I am your host, Dr. Monique Robinson, and I am here today. Today is September 8th. I'm going to be real honest with you guys. It's really a challenging day, but I am so excited because we have went from literally 190 plus scholars all the way down to 5. Couldn't be more happier than them. Now they're backstage right now, and I'm going to bring them on shortly. Now we are absolutely live, so please like, share, comment. If you see things scrolling across the bottom, those are actually from people who voted for these young people to get their seats in the final 5. Now, please know, this is it. So however it ends, and some judges are watching, hopefully we'll be able to finalize it today. But if not, guess what? Tomorrow morning, you will know the rankings in place of this year's Takisha A. Davis Scholarship. One thing I must say, I am so proud of growth. If you have been following or you know our family personally, today is the actual day that my sister passed. Oh goodness, still feel like yesterday, but today is the actual day of her passing. And please take time. I know I have to say this. Please take time for yourself if you are grieving, if you are dealing with something of that magnitude. Nothing but God, nobody but God can help you in these circumstances. So please, your mental health is real, grieving is real, but please make sure you take care of yourself and be prepared. So on a better note, I'm so glad that I am here on this day with my wonderful, I don't want to call them co-hosts, but I feel like I've gotten to know these young people so well. And I couldn't be more prouder. You know, I feel like I'm their mom, even though I know I'm not, but super excited. But before we get started with them, I got a couple of announcements and then I'll bring my friends on. So if you have been watching, these are 5 of our finalists. However, we only have 4 here today. And this is their last step. And being that, you know, our 5th person isn't here, so he will automatically be in that 5th place unless he shows up before we go off air. Now, our next announcement, we will be starting the Scholars on the Move. Our first parent meeting is September 30th. Scholars on the Move, I will make this announcement again. It is not a mentoring program. Scholars on the Move is a program to help you get acclimated in knowing the process to get your scholar to an HBCU and also find scholarships in the midst of that. And we will walk you through the process. We also have at a Chicago Bite, we will be hosting, you know, this is important to me. I can't tell you who to vote for, but I can definitely help you get signed up. So we will be doing voter drives on those Saturdays that are mentioned. And I hope to see you there because one of those Saturdays is a HBCU football game that we will also be having there with a lot of prizes and fun. Now, these 2 things, that's the football game I was talking about. And then our financial literacy workshop, those details will be in the newsletter. So we have some exciting things coming up for this year because our year actually kicks off September 1st, but I was out of town. Now, this year we will have an African American History Fair, similar to the Science Fair, but strictly African American History Fair. Those details will be in the newsletter. And then again, our community health fair that we had last year, we will be having again on April 6th of 2025. So all of our events are planned. And then my favorite event of the year, um, our HBCU summer send-off 2025 will be held June 28th. So please keep on the lookout if you want to sponsor or you want some more details, or maybe you want to be on the planning. Just let me know. Now, I had to take care of those things first. And after this commercial break, guess what? You will get to meet our finalists.
Are you interested in attending an historically black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
Welcome back. So, you guys, before the show, I truly get a kick out of our young people, and I don't know, like this year's class of individuals, the closer I got to them, the more excited it was interacting with them. And I told them, regardless of whatever place you come in, I don't care if you came in 95th place, I'm still going to send you an email and let you know I'm proud of you for going to school. So let me bring my friends on. So we have Miss Kylie. Miss Kylie Kylie, where are you at?
I'm in Hampton, Virginia.
Well, Miss Kylie's in Hampton. I was waiting on her to say, Kylie has a way of introducing her school that nobody else can do.
Hi, my name is Kylie. I'm a first-year political science major, all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I attend Hampton University.
Awesome sauce. You didn't say the illustrious this time. I'm shocked.
It's in the title.
Awesome. Let's bring on Mr. Kyrie Burley.
Hi.
Kyrie, where are you located?
Yes, ma'am. Hi, my name is Kyrie Burley. I am a first-year theater and performance major from the American Dream City, Arlington, Texas, and I am a man of Morehouse in Atlanta, Georgia.
Awesome. Oh, and then he put up the house. See, look, we're live, so I don't have time. Like, I can't delete stuff. So if they do it, this is totally them. Like, what you see is what you get today. So let me see who we have next. Yay! We have Miss Madison.
Hi, my name is Madison. I'm from Dayton, Ohio, and I go to Central State, and I major in life science education.
Woo, education major. Y'all so smart. When I grow up, I want to be like y'all. A little bit. About this much. All right, let's see who else we have in the back. Welcome.
Hey, my name is Destiny Wooder. I'm from Macon, Georgia, and I am a freshman at Clark-Atlanta University, majoring in psychology.
Okay, so we got two people in the op. I'm put y'all by each other, so y'all up there together. So how have you all been? I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in like forever. I kind of miss y'all. I got used to sending y'all messages and everything. So how's school going?
Pretty good. Okay.
I got an okay, a pretty good.
School's going great. It's an adjustment, but it's going really well.
An adjustment?
Yeah, same. School's going amazing, but I'm still getting used to it, finding my footing.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask this, and you all can answer it any way you see fit. Now, how different is high school from college? Uh-oh, I got a whole bunch of blank stares.
So, if I'm being honest, it's just the location for me. I feel like college has been a bigger high school these last few weeks, but I'm still finding my friends too, so we'll figure it out. Other than that, it's just nobody's reminding you to do anything like they tell you all throughout high school. When you get to college, nobody's gonna remind you to do anything, so you're literally on your own. Like I told you earlier, I have a quiz due at 11:59, so right after this, I'm on that.
Awesome, awesome. I hope you do get on that quiz, and I hope you finish that quiz. Actually, like I don't want you to, you know. Are you gonna be on that quiz, Kyrie?
I will. I will. I will.
Okay. Can't have you. So I want people to like, share, comment. I did get a comment from, I believe this is Destiny Woodard's mom. Thank you for praying for our family. As I mentioned in the intro, today is the actual day that my sister did pass. So I was kind of struggling. I was like, I'm gonna cancel it. I really don't want to talk to nobody today. But then I was like, no, I can't do the kids like that. So you all are helping me and don't even realize it. So I don't know. Destiny came back on. So Kylie, is it different for you?
It's very different. High school for me was a lot harder than Hampton is right now. It definitely prepared me. But Kyrie was right. There's not a lot of people reminding you who are on you like that to complete your work or go to class or get up in the morning. So it's definitely different. I enjoy it though. I'm really happy to be on my own.
Hey, I truly understand that. To be on your own, you get to stay up late. Do y'all have curfews on your campuses?
Yes. Hampton is so strict. Yes, we have 11 p.m. curfew on weekdays, and on weekends it's 1 a.m. But before homecoming week, it gets lifted and we don't have a curfew anymore. But it just gets you in a pattern of being responsible, making sure you don't flunk out your first semester. So I don't think it's a bad thing.
So, yeah, we
Oh,
don't have a
wow.
curfew, but the Spelman girls have to be off of our campus at 11. Have to be off our campus at 11:45, and we have to be off their campus at 11:45. But like, they'll still be on our campus often.
Oh, wow. Destiny, if you are watching or someone is watching that is close to Destiny, she can log back in and then we'll add her to the stream. But yeah, that would be kind of challenging. So Madison, you don't have a curfew?
No.
Oh Lord. All that freedom that y'all just got into. Wow. So that's good. Okay, Destiny, she'll be back. Got it. All right. So, like I told y'all, today is totally live. So, what you see is what you get today. So maybe we'll be on our best behavior, maybe not. Now, before we went on air, you all were telling me about your big adjustments, the exciting things that you're doing. Now, I know last weekend was a big college football weekend. Nobody had games on their campus. Nobody? Oh my God.
We did. We had our first game last Saturday.
Did y'all win?
No.
Oh, sorry.
We're 0-2.
It happens. It's okay.
Yes, Hampton had a game against Morgan State. We didn't win either. But yeah, it was a fun game.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know nothing about football, but it was fun.
He said, I don't know about football, but no. So somebody is lighting you up. I think that's Miss Destiny. Kyrie, I think that is directed to you. If you all can read the comments, I don't know if you all can see it. Kyrie's mom left a comment on She left a comment on there, and I agree with her. Don't have me come up to the op and see. You know what she said. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Kylie's like, oh Lord, and yep. Oh, CAU is 2-0. Oh, okay. And I think Miss Destiny is back. Welcome back, Destiny.
Hi, sorry, the Wi-Fi is slow. Yeah.
You okay, sweetheart? Your mom was keeping us posted in the chat, as well as Kyrie's mom giving orders from Dallas. She is not playing with him. So, guys, how does it feel? Like, you all been through this whole process, like literally. How do y'all feel like out of all those people, you all made it to like the final 5? But it's only 4.
It feels good, like, to know that a lot of people, like, just they know me now, and they understand what I was talking about when I came on here. So it just feels good. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember each of you. Goodness, I remember even Kyrie cheating on the initial meetup game. But he didn't cheat, guys. He really knew his HBCU history. But I also remember each of your interviews when I interviewed you all and they replayed. I remember Destiny. Destiny, did you try out for that dance team yet?
No, my plan is to do it next year because, like,
Okay.
it's college, and I'm just trying to find my way right now as a freshman. So yeah, I'm planning on it next year though.
Okay, that's fair. I usually ask y'all a couple of questions before I get into the meat of our conversation. Which, today we're talking about DEI, and as should be a really interesting topic. And then the other topic we're going to talk about today is voting. We still registered, right?
Yes.
Everybody. Okay. I'm like, we still registered. Now, are we motivating our friends or what? What are we doing with that? What's the status of that?
For the most part, most of my friends are already like registered to be.
Yeah, we're all registered in Huber House.
Oh Lord, I keep forgetting he's a Morehouse man now. He's not standing in the rain being initiated. Madison, how's it going at Central State?
It's going pretty good. I think most of the students are registered to vote, so that's good.
All right, this is an important election. I can't tell you who to vote for, but I can tell you make sure you got the right tools to vote. All right, I don't know. Is this something else? Oh, no, that's just the score. So please like, share, comment. We are absolutely live today. I don't go live because a lot of people know when it comes to me pushing buttons, there's no telling what button I might push. So, it's a handicap of my own. But anywho, one more question before we go into our DEI question. Now, my favorite cafeteria moment had to be when they put their radio on and everybody started dancing. I don't know if y'all experienced that yet. What has been your favorite moment since you've been at your school? Your parents are watching. Don't get in trouble. What you said, Kylie?
In at the school or in the CAF specifically?
Anywhere at the school.
Oh, I can just say, I'll just mention one from the CAF. When my friend was she was walking up the stairs and she dropped her plate and everybody clapped. Everybody clapped. The CAF was like, cool. It was after brunch, after chapel, and it was pretty thick in the CAF. And everybody clapped for her. And she was laughing so bad because we had just talked about, like, hopefully nobody ever drops, like, a cup or a plate. And she was the first one to do it, so it was funny.
Oh my God, that's wow! But that is the rule. Like, if you drop the plate, everybody's supposed to clap.
Yes, they like hoop and holler and everything. It's like so dramatic. Like,
yeah. I dropped. I dropped it at Central State campus. I wasn't even at my school, but I took a bow. That was a whole performance for me. I was like, they clapping. I ain't even do that. All right, who else? Kyrie?
I'll go. I can't say too much on it because of the traditions and what it actually means. But during NSO week, there were a lot of moments that really woke up my brain, to say the least, about what it is to be a man of Morehouse at the moment, until I'm a Morehouse man, and just realizing that this is a brotherhood, this is a camaraderie. Like, this is the only school that was made with a black man in mind. So it's like that NSO was my favorite moment. The entire week was my favorite moments of being at Morehouse.
Cool. Okay. Next.
Mine would have to be like in my dorm. So me and my friends, usually we don't have classes in the afternoon, so we always come together and we play Uno a lot, and it gets competitive real fast. And so it's just really fun, like making memories like that, because we could talk about it later after graduation and talk about how we were, during the time. So yeah.
You make up your own rules, Destiny.
See, the problem is we play all ways. That's the problem. And it messes us up. It messes me up. So
I mean, you cheat. You be stacking draw twos and draw. Nope, I wouldn't play with you. Don't feel bad. I played like that too. And then once I get a whole like 2 decks, I'm like, I quit. I don't want to play no more. Sorry, I don't like to lose. And then that's too many cards. It's like 108 Uno cards. That's too much. Or is it more than that? That should be a true.
Yeah, because I can't remember that.
Madison, what's going on?
My favorite moment at Central State would probably have to do with my dorm too, just hanging out with my friends.
Oh, I'm so proud of y'all. Every one of you all had like made your way. Like, I remember meeting y'all and I was like, I'm nervous about going on campus. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to do when I get there. And you all like, I just chill in the dorm. I'm going to watch TV. Like, I'm proud of y'all. Look at you, all grown up. And I'll be crying in 4 years when y'all graduate. Sorry, I will. I'm a, crybaby when it comes to that type of success. So we talked about how high school may have been, a little different than college, but how do you feel preparation-wise? Do you feel like you was prepared? Did your high school prepare you for college?
Yes, over prepared, like by a lot. After class, sometimes I'm like, okay, I finished my work, and I'm like, what do I do now? It's a lot of freedom. So, yeah.
Awesome.
I'll agree. My Avid program prepared me more than anything, but yeah, because I'll get my work done mainly at night. I do most of my work at night, and then I have the meat of the day to just do what I need, except for Thursday and Friday. So then I have the weekend to myself. But like they really did prepare me, and I agree with Kylie, because it's a lot of freedom. I'll find times where I'm like, I don't know what to do, because I'm like, there's so much to do.
Wow. Well, I mean, you're in the OC. You get like a couple schools around you. So
Yeah, I go sit at Clark often.
Oh.
I love Clark. Clark is fun. Clark is so much fun.
Destiny, I'll be calling. Madison, you feel prepared, or did you already answer?
I feel like 50-50, like it did kind of prepare me, but then again it didn't prepare me. But yeah, that's how I feel.
Awesome. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm glad that you feel prepared. You're not overwhelmed. Now, I know one thing I liked. I don't know if you all have experienced this yet. I like that you could choose your own schedule. Like, that was the best part. I mean, you got to choose your schedule in high school, but that time you did not get to choose. Right? You're like,
I don't agree, because I didn't get to choose this 8 a.m. I didn't approve of this, but it's required, and I hate it.
Why you hate the 8 a.m.? That should be like the best part. You get your
Such a-
classes out the way.
Such a boring class.
Oh,
I love my schedule. I have 9 a.m.s, but I love my schedule. I definitely get my classes out the way. I'm done by 11 o'clock. It's so amazing. Like, I love my schedule.
And on Mondays and Wednesdays, my last class ends at 2:50.
It's not
oh,
bad.
I be sleepy.
well, if it make you feel any better, I schedule my classes around Guiding Light, but you are probably too young to know what Guiding Light is. It's a soap opera. But my classes were scheduled around that. I know. Now I don't even come on anymore. So I never know what happened to Reva Shane and all the people on there. But that's pretty good that you all are adjusting to your classes, homework, and things like that. After this commercial, we are definitely going to hit on our discussion. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Awesome.
Celebrate the excellence of HB.
Uh-oh.
Looking for inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ? Look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Welcome back. I had to pull everybody in the back real quick, but I am so proud of these young people, and they just tickle me so. And I am looking at several of the parents who are writing in the comments. And if I don't get to your comments, I am trying my hardest. But in real life, I need an engineer to work this backstage for me because I struggle trying to see these buttons and comments. So if you don't get to see your comments or I don't shout you out, charge it to my head. That's what they say in the church. Charge it to my head and not my heart. So let me bring my friends back. All right. Well, I didn't want to lose y'all during like the break because, I don't really do well in trying to see and push buttons and all that. So this first question, it says, how do HBCUs uniquely foster diversity, equity, and inclusion in higher education? And what can predominantly white institutions learn from this approach? That's the first question. Anybody can answer. It's a discussion.
Okay. I was going to say that HBCUs, like, it's a certain environment. Like, we're there with people that celebrate us and support us. And PWIs, like, they can learn that they could have like relevant curriculum during like class and stuff like that, because at a PWI you might not get the same learning environment or learning about your history there. You'll get it from HBCU. And so I feel like PWIs can have more programs, spaces for that as well. And I also said that you could have like faculty representation. So your professors, the people you see every day, they're people of color most of the time at HBCU. And so that's also very like supportive for us because they know what we went through. They've been in the same position we are. So that's one thing. That's another thing as well.
Awesome.
Yes, I can agree with Destiny in saying that HBCUs definitely bring a different type of experience and learning. Definitely being taught by people who look like you and want the best for you because they've been in your position before. And sometimes being that you were the only Black kid in class is definitely like they can relate to that experience. So yeah, I agree with Destiny in that part. And I think that PWIs can learn to have more clubs and organizations for Black students and people of color in general, and definitely teach more relevant material because it is harder to learn when you don't really kind of care so much about the specific the specific time versus when it's more relevant to you. You want to learn it when it matters to you. So yeah.
Yeah, and I can agree with that also. Just like I said earlier, how Morehouse was the only HBCU and only school in the world or in America where the the black man was the sole purpose of the creation of the school. It's the same for all HBCUs. The black person was the sole purpose for the creating for the schools being created. And it's like they were both saying, Kylie and Destiny, the environments, the love and support that you get not only from your brothers and sisters that were now on campus, and not only faculty, but also your the alumni, people who've already graduated, people who love the school as much as you do. And so also PWI is just making the schools more inclusive and showing that they care for the colored people on their campus, because they don't have the same opportunity. At most PWIs, Black people don't have the same opportunities that we do at HBCUs to meet other Black people and be around them and get the love and support that we get from, again, not only our teachers, and our brothers and our peers and alumni. So it's just a different experience here.
I would like to agree with all of them. I think that PWIs can really learn from HBCUs, like the atmosphere of HBCUs, because the atmosphere HBCUs are really open and accepting, and I feel like PWIs can learn from that.
Wow, that's really good. You're making it really, really difficult for people. Well, I'm not judging. All I do is ask questions and coach y'all, send y'all emails that I'm still going to send, regardless. So look for my emails daily still, even after the competition. The next question: how can HBCUs further encourage? I'm gonna turn my phone this way because I can't see. Well, I can see, but the light is glaring. How can HBCUs further encourage race, gender, sexuality, social economic status? How can they further encourage the differences on their campuses?
I can start with how we're doing it at Morehouse. Morehouse, all male campus, and there are people from different ethnicities, backgrounds, sexual orientations, and we all really, during NSO week, a lot of the things that they taught us were, let me go back. We have a chant where it's a call and response, and we just say what the other person, what the call out leader is saying. And a lot of it is like throwing out, throw away fear, throw away hate, throw away homosexuality, throw it all away. We're throwing everything away, all negative things away, because we're building a brotherhood. We want to include everybody and make this campus a safe space. And to me, it has been a safe space. And to people in my dorm, in my house, they've said it's also been a safe space for them. And so was there a second part to the question that I was missing?
No, I edited the question because I wanted to make sure the question was understood in a way on you all's terms. I didn't want it to be like, oh, what is that? I didn't want to talk over your head, even though you all are highly intelligent. I just didn't want to talk over your head. Anybody else want to answer that one? Or
I can go next. So Hampton's currently working on encouraging intersectionality, because basically Hampton is really old school, very traditional. It was founded in 1868, and we're just now starting to abolish some rules, like women aren't allowed to wear pants and things like that. So we have like business pro, and we used to not be allowed to wear pants and only have to wear skirts and flesh tone leggings. So now they just abolished that. But I think that Hampton's definitely working on it. They're coming out with more clubs. Just now, like recently in the studio, they put up different signs of clubs where they support like there's like a non-binary club and different sexual orientation clubs like that where you can join, and it's a safe space to come and talk. And then also they can like give out scholarships. I think they should do a better job. Well, HBCUs in general should do a better job with giving out scholarships for specific things, not just grades or sports. I think it should definitely be more inclusive in that way and creating safe spaces for all people.
Wow. Okay. Y'all looking like I don't want to go behind Kylie, not with that answer. But did everybody get a chance to answer that one?
I have something. So I was gonna talk about like the mental health part. There could be like people, counselors or whatever on campus that could help with like people that deal with discrimination with like, their sexuality or just gender identity, stuff like that in general. And also like race problems. That's something that we could use on campus. I personally haven't seen it yet. I'm sure it's here, but that's something that could happen on campus to help with that.
Awesome.
I definitely agree with Destiny. Having counselors, someone you can go to talk to about like stuff you have going on, or just having clubs, different stuff like that to make it more inclusive, diversity inclusive.
Awesome. Oh, I like that. And I like that you all are, hit the ground running at all of your campuses. Actually, a lot of the people who all were key people in the competition this year for the scholarship were ground running, making changes on campuses before they even got there. So you all, I expect to see great things. Like I said, you have not gotten rid of me. No matter what place, no matter what happens, I will still send you all emails. If I hear different scholarships, I'm going to send you that too. Now, the last question, Kyrie noticed I was kind of like paraphrasing the question. So he called me out. It's okay. The next question that I have for you all would be, what role do HBCUs play in developing leaders who prioritize DEI, and how can scholars and alumni use their HBCU experiences to advance DEI initiatives in the broader workforce and society? Now, see, I read the whole one that time because you told me you understood them, so I just didn't want to assume. That's all. You on mute, honey.
Okay, I'll start. So I know at Morehouse, tomorrow I'm being inducted into the Pre-Alumni Association chapter for Morehouse. It's a national thing. And so Morehouse specifically, you really see how much people love the school and continue to come back to the school because the alumni are active. They come back and they really do like help out. A lot of them are tutors, a lot of them are teachers. For 3 of our 4 deans are Morehouse men, and they really are here to better us and create us into leaders, because also we're a part all of the students, new students should have signed up for the emerging Maurice Washington Emerging Leaders Program. And so that signing up for that gives you the ability to get into higher positions, as in clubs, like into SGA when you get to your sophomore year, being able to do pledge and fraternities and go on different trips and be a part of different organizations. It's a requirement to do all of those things. And so I really think they're pounding into our heads that we have to make this way for ourselves so we can make that way for others. And that's one of my favorite parts about being at Morehouse. Like, I know I talk about it all the time. Like, I absolutely love it here because, again, they care for us and they show that they care for us. The love of the Black man, the love that a Black man gives to another Black man is something than no other feeling. Like, I've never felt this much love from a community in my life.
Wow. Good answer.
Okay, well, I can follow up. I think that HBCUs definitely play a huge role in developing leaders, but specifically at Hampton, the alumni definitely give back and support us a lot. Like most of my professors went to Hampton. Meeting anybody that went to a HBCU, you can definitely feel the love. But I think that students and alumni can advocate they can advocate for the students coming from HBCUs, definitely by speaking up, going and networking, and doing stuff like that just to make sure they can make change and give out more scholarships and stuff for students just like us.
Okay.
I was gonna talk about like the leadership opportunities. Like there's different student organizations on campus and opportunities for like community service. And so that'll help like develop our leadership skills as we grow in our HBCU. And I was also thinking about like the faculty, like Kylie said, there's a lot of alumni that went to the school that now teach at the school, and they definitely understand, about leadership positions, and they can help you grow as well.
Wow. That's good.
I feel like going to a HBCU like really shows you how to like deal with people from all walks of life, because when you go to a HBCU, it's people from like all different states and just different, like at Central we have a lot of like international students. So I feel like when you go to HBCU, you like um, you're more open and know more about diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Wow. So what I'm hearing everybody say is that you have adjusted well, and diversity, equity, and inclusion is live and well on HBCU campuses. So it's not the myth that probably was taught to you before you got there, is that it's just a place where they party a lot and you're not gonna learn much. I mean, I don't know. Y'all been dealing with me since May, so you all know I'm very transparent. So I'm also worked in the school, so I know what the myths are that people say about HBCUs. So some of those myths, from based off of your conversation, is that, like Madison said, it's a melting pot. It's people from all over the place. Or Kylie said, we're getting rid of some of those traditional things, that women, like Kylie told me before we went on air, that, I think she was like, we still have to dress up for convocation. No, she said, no, you said church service or something.
Yes, chapel. People do not play about their business pro at all. You don't have on flip phone stockings, you cannot come in the chapel.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but honestly, that's teaching you good business practice. Like, shout out to Hampton. Like, that's a good practice.
They're definitely preparing us for the real world, 100%.
Okay, so I mean, it's preparing you. I'm happy for that. Like, and then Mr. Morehouse on here, he made a really relevant point. Guys, I pick with Kyrie because he reminds me of like a nephew that I had or always wanted and never had. So I pick at him like that. So that's why. I know you're like, gosh, she's always picking on him. That's why. But I hope it doesn't offend him and make him feel any type of way. But he said that the school was designed for the Black male. And I don't know if any people watching, I know Kyrie's mom is in the chat, but if you watch Morehouse's new student orientation where them men was standing in the rain, and there was some footage of that, and I don't know if you all follow like HBCU things. You probably do now because you're there, But a couple years ago, it was a Morehouse graduation and they was in the rain. Let that sink in for a minute. And I was
The
like,
rain don't stop the house. The rain don't stop the house.
those are two impactful situations. And I was like, God, they had graduation in the rain. And some people long-winded with their speeches. You all know y'all just went through your high school. So, but that was really powerful. So before we get out of here, and I hate to see y'all go, my judges are texting me and doing all kind of things in the back. Some of your parents have left messages. Let me see, because I kind of lost count. So if I take myself off the screen, it's because I'm trying to make sure I can let you see what your parents said. Kyrie, your mom left a message for you. Did you see what it said? You don't want me to read it out loud?
It'll be done. It'll be done.
Okay. As long as you seen what she said. I did type in like, share, comment. Even if you're watching the replay, guys, these are our top 4. We had 5. He didn't show today, so I don't know what will happen. I have to get with the judges with that, but I know he will probably just get like probably 5th place. But these are our top ones. And honestly, I'm glad I don't have the judging job. All I have to do is make sure that they're comfortable and they can answer questions. And who else wrote something? Oh, all of you all are amazing. Oh, that's so sweet. Destiny, that's your mom. You miss her? How far are you from home?
It's an hour and 30 minutes at the most.
So, that's right. Did you go home last week?
Was that Labor Day?
Mm-hmm.
I went home for Labor Day, yes.
How you gonna get used to the campus and you ran home? Kyrie, you went home too?
I had to.
I
Kylie,
will not be going home until Christmas break.
Yeah, I wish I could go home. I'm not going home to Christmas either. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't talk about you then.
I'm loving it.
You loving it? Okay, Kyrie, don't get in trouble. Your mom is watching. Madison, when last time you went home?
Last week for Labor Day.
She's like, last week. You know, now I put in a good word. I was trying to get you home this week. It didn't work. I tried. And oh, great job. You all are amazing. Y'all got fans out here in these scholarship streets. And then we have one more. That was Madison's mom. And this is, y'all know I can't see that. It was great to see. Awesome. Destiny, your mom said it was great to see you last week. You're like, mm-mm. So thank you guys. Watch your emails because I will definitely let you know. And then in your email, I will give you instructions on how to receive your stipends. It'll be there in time for homecoming, if that make you feel better. Look, everybody smile now.
Perfect. That's perfect.
I don't know what to do.
We got a little over a month.
What am I gonna do with y'all? This is everybody's first homecoming. Yes. Okay, let me change it. This is your first homecoming as a student, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna start praying now. Literally. Kyrie already dancing, and he probably go to all 3. He gonna go to Clark, Spelman's.
We also got GSU and Georgia Tech, so I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Kyrie, all I'm gonna say is your mom is watching. I'm gonna tell you.
She knew what she was doing, letting me come out here.
Oh God. When you get a phone call when we get over here, I'm gonna say I told you so. So before we go, honestly, like I always have to let y'all leave people with I'm touching buttons, so I'm sorry. I better quit touching buttons before I cut you off. But before we go, I'm gonna be serious. I really want to be serious because next week, actually in 2 weeks, I start my whole new class with a whole new group of individuals that are ready to go to school, ready to go to HBCU. What advice? Uh-oh. What advice would you give a high school senior? Like, what advice would you give that person that you feel you didn't get, that you wish you would have known before you got on the grounds? You all are college students, like college scholars. I don't like the word students, it's derogatory to me. You all are college scholars. And I am so proud of each one of you. Now, what would you tell a person that will be in your shoes? Because y'all know I'm very, I send out emails and I will get on your nerves and make sure you get your tasks done. What advice will you tell these young people that's about to meet me on the 30th?
I think I really got like a lot of insight before I got here, but some advice I would say is like to speak up if something's wrong or if you need help. And when it comes to like dorms situations, there can be a lot of problems. So definitely tell like your RAs or people like that so that they can get the job done. And then when it comes to like classes, if there's something wrong in your class, if you're just not getting it, you definitely should talk to people because you won't get help if you're not, speaking up.
Also, Miss
Me,
Stephanie?
for me, the biggest piece of advice I could give to a high school senior right now is do your research. Know what you're going into before you sign up for anything, and definitely communicate. Communication is everything. If you don't speak up, nothing will get done. There will be no change. So definitely do your research. Know what you're getting yourself into. Research all your professors. Rate my professor. Look at your dorms. Tour all the schools before you decide on a school, and just reach out, network with people, connect. So yeah.
Awesome. All right. Like, I know everybody didn't go.
And I agree with both Destiny and Kylie. Advocating for yourself is like the number one thing. My thing, be open to trying new things. 100%. You're coming into an environment that you know nothing about. As much research as you do, it will never prepare you for what actually is going to happen when you get on. I just saw my mom's comment. I'm sorry. um it never prepares you for exactly what's going to happen when you get to campus. But yeah, be open to trying new things and just enjoy it. Everything you do, enjoy it. Be where your feet are. Don't overthink too much. And there's so much more, but you said one and I gave three. So.
It's okay. I mean, Kyrie, we're used to you going like to the extreme. Since I met you from day one in May, Kyrie has been going to the extreme. So I'm used to it. Ms. Madison, you gonna wrap us up?
Yes, some advice I wish somebody would have told me before coming to college would be definitely how expensive it is. It is. Make sure you do your research on all the costs in the room and board, how much it costs to go there, all of that.
Awesome. Awesome. And see, I was trying to like trip them up. Like their parents are actually writing messages. And only way I can see the messages is if I put them on the screen singly. And I didn't expect Kyrie mom to say that. I guess I better start screening comments. But you all, I am extremely proud of you. Once I get all the information that is needed, once the scores are tabulated from this, all we do know is we know we are finalists and we know that we are winning something. We just don't know how much. But again, congratulations. The sky is the limit. One takeaway that I would have for all of you all is to make sure Make sure you advocate for yourself. And if you feel like you are struggling, don't be so prideful. Get a tutor. Even if you got to call me and say, hey, Doc Mo, I don't understand this. I know that you probably took this class before. Help me out. I'm here for it. Is that a deal? Because our goal is to get out in how many years?
4.
All right. So I am so glad that you all joined me on this Sunday. Last round, next email you get from me, be like, congratulations, you are a recipient of this amount. What's your cash at? But that is the next email you're going to get. So thank you for watching. Thank you, parents, for allowing your scholars to be in this. You all enjoy the rest of your evening. Kyrie, finish your homework. Destiny, I forgot what you said you was about to do. Kylie, go get your food and enjoy your friends. And Madison, I think Madison said she was just relaxing. Yeah, I'm telling all their business. And we live. All right, guys. It's been real. Thanks for watching. This is A Better Chance Television with our final 5, but it's actually 4 today. Have a blessed one.
For inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ. Look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Tune in to A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show dedicated to highlighting incredible students on their quest to change the world. Join us every week as we uplift the youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. Catch A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network. Thanks for watching A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson. The television show where we highlight incredible students in their quest to change the world. Join us each and every week as we uplift our youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. So until next time, God bless. From your friends on A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson.